We were most taken by this story. If you've been watching or listening to the entire program, you will have heard Bridget Burke's report about Florida and surrounds referring to it. We liked it so much we actually gave the woman a call. Florida, Hurricane Irma. Most evacuees fled with their pets if they could, or left their animals in whatever shelter was available. Neither of those options was available for Florida student Tatton Fisher. As the winds picked up and up, Tatton could see the family's barn under threat. And because she was running out of options to protect her horses, she brought Goose and Dixie's pregnant, inside her concrete home, converting the laundry into a stable so they could ride out the storm in comfort. Now, the video of the two horses being walked through and around the house has now been viewed more than 2 million times, only been up a day or two. The numbers growing very fast. There is something incredibly charming about seeing two horses being led through the house. Tatton's pretty low-key about it. And she called me Sir, which is very nice. But we called her this afternoon and we asked her, first of all, just so we could hear her say the name of the place, where she lived.
Okeechobee, Florida.
And what's Okeechobee like? Describe it to us.
It's nothing. It's like a little redneck town.
And have you lived, you don't sound like a redneck. Have you lived there all your life?
Yes, sir.
Tatton, who had the idea of bringing the horses inside?
I did. I mean, it's the safest place on our property, so, and they're like family.
And with the horses getting a bit upset, could you see they were distressed?
No, they were fine. They actually, like today, once we brought them outside, they wanted to come back in.
And so, what was the weather doing?
It was nasty. There was the Hurricane Irma, and the winds were crazy. It blew the roof right off our barn.
Wow. And so you thought, I'm getting the horses in?
Yes, sir.
And
brought them right in our laundry room.
And have you ever had them inside before?
No.
And what did they do in there?
They just hung out. I mean, it was just like them being in the stall. They loved it. They got 24-hour attention.
And then you put the images up online, and now you're doing interviews everywhere. The pictures have gone totally global. You're talking to Radio New Zealand, which I suspect you didn't expect. It just makes people happy, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Can you describe Irma as she was going through? What was Irma like?
It was pretty scary. Not gonna lie, I was scared. It was loud, lots of wind, tornadoes everywhere. But we rode it out.
Yeah, you did. And how's the damage to your property?
I mean, we lost a couple of, of the sheds and the pastures for the horses, and the roof came off our barn. But other than that, everybody made it out safe.
And where are the horses? What are Goose and Dixie doing now?
They're hanging out in the pasture, trying to get back in the house.
Did they watch TV or anything, or they just stayed in the laundry room?
They just stayed in the laundry room.
Have you got electricity back on there?
No, it's probably going to be about a week or two before we get anything.
Wow. That's a long time, isn't it? So there's really serious damage to power lines all around you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. If my children are listening, that's respect.